Okay, everybody, we have a special Infinity Week and we have some epic prizes to give away. First up, we have 3 copies of the Operation Ice Storm starter box to give away. Comment on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday's videos on Beasts of War Facebook or YouTube for your chance to win. As if that wasn't enough, we have 2 epic starter bundles to give away on Thursday and Friday's videos. What they contain is an Onyx Contact Force, a US Ariadne starter force, and 2 core copies of the N3 rulebook. Again, comment on YouTube, Beasts of War, or Facebook for your chance to win.
Hello guys, welcome back to Human Sphere N3 Week! This video is called The Bomb!
Yeah, I agree.
This is just an explosion of information. And guess what? It's only a warm-up to what's coming, okay? So we're going to take a quick guided tour through each of the factions just to get a little hint of something new, something changed, or whatever, what to expect with Human Sphere N3. So
this is a concentrated pile of information with lots of spoilers and lots of very revealing stuff. So
yeah.
Like a seminar in a video in just a few minutes, okay? So get ready.
Okay, we're going to kick off with Pan-Oceania.
Yeah. Okay, faction by faction. Pano, something new from the book, just randomly chosen, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. For the military orders, there's this new unit, new to profile, and we have the design here. This is the Pan-Oceanian Blackfriars, okay?
Yeah.
In Spanish, we say monjes negros dominicos. These are monks, okay? These are well, Blackfriars.
Yeah.
Means a lot to you. As you can see, they have close combat weapon, of course, pistol, multi-rifle, multi-sniper rifle, and we will see what they have in the book. Okay, I'm just showing the design here because I have.
Oh, you're teasing them all.
I have too much stuff, but now you are aware that there's something new that are the Blackfriars. Speculate, have fun. I have more stuff to do. Okay.
Okay. What's next?
Next time for Acontecimiento, and I must say this over and over, Acontecimiento is an army that will receive a lot of stuff this year, so focus on this, okay? Because this is the new design, already the 3rd design for a miniature that we have never ever made, but finally it's coming before the summer, probably April, May, something around those months. Finally, a beautiful box will come with the tick balance and also the Neoterra Ulans, a double box.
Yeah.
Okay, that will be lovely. And here you have the design. We love this design. And Acontecimiento, let me point that again, is going to receive lots of stuff, really. So, here is the tick balance, but how is their new true profile now? Because
you're going to show them the profile.
Yeah,
Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Boom!
Boom! Tick balance, armored chasseurs of Acontecimiento. Okay. Movement 6-4, normal, is attack. Okay. Close combat 17, nothing special here. BS 15, elite BS. Okay.
Yeah.
PH, willpower, armor 6. Fine, okay. BTS 6, also fine. Structure 3 as attack. Silhouette 6, not 7. 6 is smaller, it's a mini tag, okay. Then remote presence, you already know this, is a Pano tag. It doesn't have a pilot inside, it has a remote operator, like Tony Macayana, for example.
Yeah.
Skills, mimetism, which is a -3 to hit for the enemies that shoot at it, okay. ECM is a device that protects the tag from speculative guided missiles, that kind of stuff. It's like countermeasures, you know. Jungle terrain, nothing important here. And climbing plus, this is a big change with the classic profile. Climbing plus, this tag now can climb buildings easily. Okay, apart from that, heavy machine gun, heavy flamethrower, mines, 2 SWCs and 85. The cost is 85. So pretty cheap for what it is. Okay, super fine. Okay, have you seen the profile and the design? Is that enough for Pano? Of course not. This is Human Sphere. We have more stuff. Okay, let me show you a new true profile. This time is for Neoterra. Okay, Neoterra inside the sectoral armies which we are showing something here for each one of the sectorial armies of Pano. Military Order, the Blackfire. Acontecimiento, the Tikbalan. Now, Neoterra, which is the posh army, the army that has more money and budget than the rest, has this new unit that is totally new, okay, it's unknown.
The Locust.
Locust Clandestine Action Team. Is a light infantry, but has infiltration. Infiltration for Pano is pure gold because they have just a few troops with infiltration, okay? So when something has infiltration, Pano is like, oh my god, the Pano players get crazy about it.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't have camouflage, which is usually very usual to have infiltration with camouflage, but this time the guy has ODD, Optical Disruptor.
Yeah.
This means, remember mimetism that was a -3 to hit? Optical Disruptor is a -6 to hit. So the guy is like a blurry strange spot to the guys who are trying to shoot at you.
Yeah.
Okay. Has an movement 4/4, CC20, which is high, really. BS12, pretty standard. PH, willpower, standard values. Armor 1 is a light infantry. BTS 3, well, always useful. 1 wound, silhouette 2, pretty standard here. Okay, let's look at the weapon options. Maybe we can find something interesting here apart from ODD and infiltration.
Yeah.
Locus, Breaker, Combi Rifle. Breaker is an ammunition that you have to make a BTS roll and your value of BTS goes down, okay? It's like armor piercing but through BTS.
Yeah.
Okay, decharges, always useful in many missions also. Pistol, shock, close combat weapon, knife, and look at the prices. 32, 33, 30. When something is about 30 something in Infinity, which is again with a very basic standard of 300 point list for your army list, is an average price. It's not expensive.
Yeah.
It's in the middle, which is fine for this building. Okay, it's not a very demanding troop in terms of cost.
Yeah. Yeah.
More options. Breaker combat rifle again. Okay, with DA, a close combat weapon, boarding shotgun, which now in close range is demolishing, and this guy has ODD, and this guy has infiltration. It means that the top is deployed in the middle of the board. It's easier for him to reach close the range of the boarding shotgun. He will have all the modifiers in this world to his favor. That is demolishing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, assault hacking device. So this guy can be a specialist, this guy can accomplish objectives in an ITS mission because he's a specialist. So that makes him even more important.
Oh no, that is important, yeah.
And finally, marksmanship level 1 with a marksman rifle. So this is a more precise shooter. This true profile is gold for Pan-Oceania, really, it's gold. Okay, enough for Pano. Okay, let's go.
Okay, yeah.
Enough for Pano.
Right.
Are you satisfied, Pano?
What about Eugene?
Okay, Eugene, let me show you something. Here is the Kanren, a new design.
Yeah.
I know a lot about this guy because this guy has a lot of attention during the testing. This guy I know that has advanced deployment. We have something new that is the mat traps, which are like little robots that get crazy when an enemy is nearby and they jump over it and they glue him. They have adhesive ammunition, so they glue the guy to the ground. So mat traps is the name, and it's a perimeter weapon, which is a new concept from the book Human Sphere. Perimeter weapons, which are like crazy koalas and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy furry animal-looking mines that explode and run to the enemy. Very funny. This guy also will have holo projector, a new rule that we will explain in further videos in detail.
Yep.
So has combi rifle, boarding shotgun, monofilament close combat weapon, which is the sword that can cut you in half because it has this special ammunition. Very interesting troop for the Imperial Service. Look at me. Remember what I said about the Acontecimiento getting lots of love? Forget about them. The Imperial Service is getting lots of new toys this year. This year, I claim it to say it, is Eugene year. Lots of stuff will happen to Eugene this year, and I cannot reveal some information. So, what else? Let me show you something for the
profile.
Yeah,
oh, Shikami.
For the Japanese. Don't forget about the Japanese. There are a lot of Japanese players in Infinity. Okay.
Yeah.
Players that play with the Japanese army. I mean.
Yeah.
Shikami, new troop profile for the Japanese army. Heavy infantry, okay. Lots of skills, lots of stuff. Let's go quickly through this. 4/4, normal movement. 23, crazy close combat skill, really.
Yeah.
BS12, pretty standard. Physique, willpower, standard. Armor 3, BTS 3, 2 wounds, silhouette 2. Okay, fine. Now let's go with the skill. Martial arts level 3. That adds with the 23 close combat value. That means that this guy can hit you using a 26 as his value, and you having a -3 in your close combat value. That is demolishing. Dual wield. This means that he can use 2 close combat weapons at the same time. Whoa! 2 swords. Okay, crazy stuff. ODD, you already know this, optical disruptor. When I'm shooting at you, I have a -6. So this means the guy is difficult to kill when shooting, but if you get in close combat, you have made the worst move of your life. It's even worse. So, and has super jump, and has climbing plus, and is a specialist. This is crazy to profile for the Japanese. This is crazy, this is nuts. Okay.
So what you're telling me is we have a unit here that's hard to kill as he's moving towards you, and then we'll cut you in half.
Yeah. Yeah, has all. Let's look at the weapon options now. Contender and Nimbus grenades. Contender is a really low burst weapon, okay, but if it hits you, you have to make 2 rolls. So it's not a very impressive weapon, but has assault pistol, which is a very high burst weapon, but only in very close combat, almost reaching the guy.
Yeah.
But is I think it's burst 4 or even 5. I don't remember right now exactly. And DA close combat weapon, AP close combat weapon, and for some kind of reason a knife also. Knife? Why? I don't know. Shikami with combat rifle, the most pretty common standard rifle in the game. Works fine, nothing special. Everything that is better is better. Everything that is worse than a combat rifle is rubbish. Pistol again, DA close combat weapon, AP close combat weapon, and once again a knife there. I don't know why. Shikami, fighting duo. This means that if you are carrying 2 Shikamis and one of those is this one, they can both together go around. Okay, in the battlefield. Remember that movement is very important when these guys are especially focused on close combat. Having 2 of these with ODD, you're shooting at them and not hitting them, coming towards you, it's a problem, okay, if you're their enemy. The prices around 45, 47, 46. Expensive troops, above 30 something, okay? But are really a basket of skills that someone put skills on these guys. So crazy stuff here. The availability is 1 for generic Yuchin, but you will be able to feel more in the Japanese Sectorial Army, of course.
It's so fluffy. It's whoa. Okay. Right. So that's Yu Ching. What about the Ariadna? Now I know we're going to do a video just all about Ariadna.
Okay. Probably. I know the Infinity players. Right now, the Pano players are saying that Yu Ching are privileged. The Yu Ching players are saying that Pano are privileged. But if someone is privileged in the Infinity, that is Ariadna, because they have received the US Ariadna Ranger Force.
Yeah.
Okay. They are so privileged that they are going to have one particular video just for them. Okay. So
okay. So stay tuned for that one. Have you go on, tease them?
Yeah.
Have you got anything to throw out to them?
Yes. Oh, do you remember about this guy? This is Colonel Voronin, a character from the Fluff for the Kazakh army. Okay. This is a high rank officer in the Ariadna army. Yeah. And we have already made a miniature of this guy for the RPG. Okay, the Modifius project for the RPG had like 6 models for the Kickstarter thing, and Voronin was one of them. But we have made something else. We have made a true profile for Voronin.
Oh, awesome!
So you can take Voronin as a lieutenant in your army, and he's an excellent lieutenant because he has Strategos level 2. Yeah. Okay, which affects deployment and stuff. So you will deploy with more advantage. But you will see a pretty common and standard true profile here. Yeah. Nothing exceptional except this new rule.
What's this Guardian level 1?
Wow, it's a new skill. What is Guardian level 1? Well, let me show you the miniature because we were lucky enough to have...
Do you have the miniature as well?
Yeah, I have. Look, this is a Guardian level 1 miniature.
Boom! Okay, the antipode. Tell me, he's the Guardian, yeah?
Yeah. Guardian means that it's impossible to get in close combat with this guy without getting in close combat with that thing over there. is a new skill. Okay,
That miniature is beautiful.
Yeah, and it brings this 55mm base to the miniature, which is like making a diorama almost of a normal miniature. General Patton in the movie has a little dog, you know, and thinking about that image reaches this vision of Colonel Voronin.
It's not so little, is it?
Yeah. So this is the Colonel Voronin figure that will be released probably around March, probably at the same time that the Human Sphere book is released, because that is going to happen. So Voronin has a true profile that allows you to play with him. Because
I remember, stay tuned because we're going to be doing a US Ariadne video this week.
Yeah.
What about the chaps from Hack Islam?
Hack Islam. Okay, let's show stuff from Hack Islam. Let me show you here because this miniature will be released soon, probably around this month or next month.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, Basibasuks. We were dying to make this miniature again because we have 2 actual models of the Basibasuks already in the range, but they are going to be discontinued because we are going to replace them with this new design that probably will generate a lovely miniature. The Basibasuks has holoprojector rules, and stay tuned, we will talk about holoprojector, but these guys with new rules and new design is like a new experience really for the players because it's something totally new, the Basibasuks. That's why I brought them into this video.
I love those jetpacks.
Okay, but maybe you want more new Hack Islam stuff. Let me show you a new true profile. Okay, this is the Assassin Ayyar, of course, for the Assassin Sectorial Army, the Assassin Baram of Hack Islam, okay, which has awesome miniatures, I would say. Okay, Assassin Ayyar is a heavy infantry. Okay, let's take a look at his values. 4-4 movement as usual, 17 close combat, not exceptional, BS13, which is above average, physique, willpower, standard, arm 3, BTS 3, like the Shikami, for example, 2 wounds, 0-2, availability 1. Skills, holoprojector level 2. Free agent, I like this new skill very much. Free agent means that this guy can be changed from combat group 1 to combat group 2 without any need for spending a command token into that. You can change the guy from combat group. For a veteran player, this is gold, once again, gold, because if the guy ends up in a combat group that has no other miniatures, switch it and it's for free. Free agent.
Yeah.
Super useful stuff, really, for a player. A specialist operative, so the guy is a specialist for ITS missions. No need to make the hacker option or the forward observer option. The guy is a specialist and it's done. Religious troop, which is a pretty common skill. Let's go with the weapon options. IR, in the first 2 slots, we have surprise shot level 2, which is a skill that is evolved in the Human Sphere book. Bigger modifier for the surprise shot. Okay. Normal rifle with emitter and DEP, which is just like a rocket for a close range. Okay, a disposable rocket. And it's done. 2 viral pistols. So this probably means that we will have a badass miniature, you know, making some gangsta move or something like that. Close combat weapon and knife. The same thing with the second slot with shock marksman rifle. This is a new weapon, but the name says it all. It will have the ranges of the marksman rifle and shock ammunition. Combined with holoprojector, combined with surprise shot level 2, that is a very deadly shot, probably. And finally, IR with the sniper rifle with nothing else. 37, 39, a little expensive, but remember that this is a heavy infantry with 2 wounds, so pretty spectacular, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see how the visuals turn out for these guys, because a real assassin heavy infantry, that will be something special for sure.
What about pictures? Any concepts for these guys? No,
not yet.
Okay, all right. who else have we got then for Hack Islam?
Nothing more for Hack Islam in this video. Let's go now with the nomads. Okay.
Yep.
Probably when you see this concept artwork of the bandits, the bandits are already released at least 1 miniature by now, but you have not seen the beautiful artwork, and I wanted to bring this here because I love this concept. I think it's beautiful, okay? Take a look at it. This is a skirmisher, but I can tell you that in the Human Sphere and 3 book, he will have the Killer Hacker device, for example, which is an upgrade to the already existing profile. Okay, and that's also important. Oh, what's going on? What are you saying? Nomad players, you want saucy stuff? You want something spectacular? Say no more. Here it is. Boom. This is the Taskmasters. This is a heavy infantry troop profile for Bakooning. You know, remember the other sectorial army? Not Corregidor, Bakooning, yeah? Well, they will have their moment. As you already know, we are living in a Corregidor era. Everything that comes out for the Nomads is red, is for Corregidor, but we will get back into Bakooning by the end of this year, okay?
Yeah.
So suddenly more stuff for Bakooning will happen, and we will have the quality of the miniatures that we are making today in Corvus Belli, which is awesome. Okay, so let's take a look at this profile. This is a heavy infantry, 4-4 movement, of course, 19 close combat, nothing special, BS13, above average. Let's go directly to the ARM 5, okay, which is high, BTS 6, 2 wounds, and Silhouette 5. Silhouette 5 is the silhouette like the Azrael, okay, like the Yanhuo, those heavy infantry that are bigger than the normal miniature. So we have a big guy coming, heavy infantry for Bakooning, which is very unusual. You can take 2 in the normal Nomads generic army. Skills, martial arts level 1, fire team duo, which means that when you take 2 of these, they go together, which is excellent. Kinematic level 1, nothing special. Free agent, once again, free agent. It seems that everybody has free agent now. This guy, you can switch combat groups with this guy with no extra cost at some moment during the battle. There is a particular stage in the battle when you can switch troops from one combat group to another.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the weapons. Of course, heavy infantry with an HMG, heavy pistol, DA close combat weapon, 49 points. Boarding shotgun, pulsar, crazy koalas, lots of equipment here. Heavy rocket launcher, light shotgun, crazy koalas. Red Fury, which is a new weapon. Crazy koalas, pulsar, and a Teambot A, which is a companion that gives you a bigger modifier if a hacker tries to hack this heavy infantry, because this symbol means that they are hackable, okay? Because it's high technology. And it can be lieutenant. So take a look at this. If one big guy goes with 2 crazy koalas and a Teambot A, this means that you're moving 4 miniatures. If you're using Fireteam Duo and you're carrying these guys, you're moving a lot of miniatures. Crazy koalas are perimeter weapons, so crazy mines that run towards the enemy and explode.
Yeah.
So suddenly you have an area of influence with those miniatures that is very dangerous. You're moving, you're spending just 1 order, a lot of miniatures there. Super dangerous stuff. And it's from Bakooning. So let me tell you, Bakooning is going to receive love from Corvus Belli by the end of this year. Okay.
Who's next?
Combined Army.
Okay.
First thing I have to tell about the Combined Army, with the Human Sphere book, they're receiving a new sectorial army, the Onyx Contact Force, that is so special that we're going to make one particular video just for them.
Okay. Looking forward to it, yeah.
Yeah, but okay, do not forget about the Morads. Let me show you a troop profile here, and a classic troop profile that has been, look at this, super upgraded. Lots of new options for the Suriats.
There's a ton of stuff in this.
Ton of stuff. It's a ton of stuff, really. Okay, the Suriats are the basic Morad heavy infantry, okay?
Yeah.
The Morads are these ape-looking guys that at some point during the course of Infinity, we redesigned and remade them, and they become number 1. The most best-selling starter pack ever, and they become super popular because the new design and the new 3D models were a huge improvement. Okay,
yeah.
We're looking forward making that also with the Shashbasti, as you know. So. Pretty standard values, ARM 4 as usual, heavy infantry, BTS 6, which is fine. Fireteam Duo now, which this is new, this is a new skill from Human Sphere, so that means that you can take 2 Suriats and they can go together in a fireteam, okay. And Vulcan Shotgun, Heavy Rocket Launcher, MCNG with Teambot A, another option here, lots of stuff. I think that this is something too much to digest, so I ask you to put these profiles next
In the
to the
post,
video,
yeah, so you can have a
read,
look at them.
because this is too much. You're already drunk of infinity awesomeness here. I have more stuff.
Right.
So,
what about Aleph?
Aleph, okay, Aleph. Maybe by this time they have already seen Hector.
Oh, look at this.
Yes. Of course, Aleph gets the Iliad and the Homeric poems and translate that into troops.
Yeah.
So that's why it has Achilles and Patroclus and
Yeah, this is kind of part of the concept of Aleph, in that they're trying to inspire through their troops, so they're almost like resurrecting, creating these artificial heroes of old, and some of them even believe that they are the actual heroes that they've programmed to become.
Correct.
He's shockingly good looking, I've got to say.
Oh, wait until you see the miniature. The miniature is awesome. By this time it's probably already released, but I have to show you. It's awesome miniature, and will come with a little teamwork, which is very funny because has like a Greek helmet with looks like Marvin the Martian. It's super funny. Okay. Awesome hero with a demolishing true profile, because he's like Achilles but better, because Achilles is a prima donna, is a diva, just wants to fight when he's on, but this guy can carry more men with him, making a fire team. So that's super efficient. Okay.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah. I have more stuff here to show you guys, because you may have already seen Hector, but you are not expecting this.
What is this? Oh.
Andromeda, Sophistes of the Steel Phalanx. This is a spy for the Steel Phalanx. Okay, this is a beautiful female, or we will try to make her as beautiful as we can. Look at the true profile. Mimetism, -3 when I try to hit you. Forward deployment, just a few more inches rather than normal deployment for deployment. Guardian level 3. You have already seen in this video one miniature, Voronin, with Guardian level 1, which means that has that huge beast next to him. This will probably be a miniature with a Silhouette 4, okay, in a bigger base than normal, because she will have something that will be the Guardian thing, okay. Whenever you try to get in close combat with this miniature, you will face a close combat threat that is obviously represented in the miniature. This is like also almost like a mini diorama, really.
Yeah.
And look at the logo. It has the chain, and there is a very popular anime series in Spain that was Knights of the Zodiac, where Andromeda Knight has that chain. Probably we're going to make something awesome with this, because the concept just in paper is so tasty that a great miniature is going to come out of this for sure. Okay, especially operative, no wound incapacitation, submachine gun, nanopulsar, flash pulse, breaker pistol, lots of stuff. Nothing demolishing, but probably this is going to be a lovely miniature. I can tell you for that. And finally, the Toha year, of course. We are receiving more reinforcements, because Human Sphere is also the book that brings the Toha. And there are two profiles yet to be discovered, like these Sukeul commandos, okay? Another two profile. What is important for this two profile? Just going immediately to the source stuff. They have fire team triad, so as many Tohas they can make those 3-man fire teams. But what is important here is that they have access to missile launcher, K1 sniper rifle. So these are the demolishing options. When one guy with missile launcher can make fire team triad, that means that any kind of fire team in the Toha can bring a missile launcher, which is punch, which is having power for an army that usually has normal ammunition, shock ammunition, viral sometimes, but this is a missile launcher. This is bringing punch to the whole army, because Toha fire teams can be made with any kind of other troop that has the same skill.
Yeah.
Unlike the other armies that Alguacils can only make fire teams with other Alguacils. Toha can make multi-purpose, multi-profile fire teams. That means that the growth of power is exponential when you add something like this to their army.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's it. I hope you enjoy this.
Let me bring this up for you for one more second so you can have a one final look at it. That you can see why this video is called The Bomb.
The bomb.
It's just boom. Right, we are still only scratching the surface. I hope you've enjoyed day one where we've been giving you the basics of N3 for the human sphere. We've got a ton more to go through. So
yeah, we will go in detail with rules. We have US Ariadna video, Onyx video. There is more stuff yet to come.
Yeah. Sit back, digest, and we'll be back with more.